Hi y'all, it's Cameron. Hope you are well. Today I thought I would share with you some of my recent purchases, some new items, not necessarily new, but stuff I've picked up over the last month or two. Most of them I really like. One I'm kind of lukewarm on, and I'll just explain it to you. This is the Bobbi Brown Luminous Moisturizing Treatment Foundation, and I have it in the shade Porcelain 0. It's a very good shade match for me. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm just doing a really light tinted moisturizer on my face with my Illuminare mixed with my sunblock. This is a good foundation. I'm not completely blown away by it. I feel like it's a very nice silicone formula. If you've ever used Face Atelier foundation, it feels kind of similar to that. It's not so water-based where it just kind of dissolves and you kind of have to work with it and get it into the pores. The finish is kind of satin luminous a little bit. It's not that luminous. My skin is super dry though, so I don't really know if it's just my skin right now is not in an amazing shape and it's just not necessarily, giving this the best base, but it's not a bad foundation. I'm just not blown away by it. As for the treatment properties, I have no clue what's in here to make it so good. I think it's good. I hope to use it up. I have so many foundations, but that's my first impression. I use it about every other day right now. This item I really like, and it's one of the Ambient lighting powders by Hourglass. It's super messy on the outer part, but it is the shade, it's one of the Diffused lights powders. These came out a year ago, and I finally picked one up. Here's what it looks like. And this is a very nice product. To use it, I suggest having a very nice light hand and just kind of raising the face and just a little light touch, and then it looks nice. It does give it a little bit of a matte yet luminous canvas, kind of just like sets things. It's not a setting powder, but my skin is already dry, so by the time I put on my foundation, I don't really have any shine. So when I put any sort of powder over it, it does have a slightly matting effect on me, but it's not really matte because there's still a little bit of like a light coming through, so there is some nice, diffusion of light coming off of me. So it's a really nice powder and it's a nice brush. I really want to try the new Ambient blushes. Those look really cool. But all in all, this is fun. I wish I'd gotten the trio. That looked amazing. Okay guys, this is an amazing bronzer. If you are super if you're a piece of fruit, such a good bronzer if you're so light like me. This is by the brand Pixi. And I just love it. It is such a good natural bronzer for really light-skinned people like me. It's called Subtly Suntouched. It's very hard for you to see because it's just such a natural, taupey, unsparkly, a little bit of sparkle. Maybe, I don't know. It's just so forgiving and a really nice bronzer. I highly recommend it for people who just want something not too orangey, kind of ashy, but still like alive looking, like a nice natural glow. I think this is one of the best bronzers I've ever used. I've tried a bunch and this one is definitely my favorite. I was in India in December, and on my way there, we stopped in Qatar, Doha, Qatar. There's some good shopping there, and I picked up a Givenchy blush. I don't think you can buy Givenchy in Denmark, to my knowledge, but I got it in the shade Le Prisme blush, in the shade 22 Vintage Pink. And I know It Girl Purple is a very popular Givenchy blush. This one is just a really nice kind of rosy, peachy, pinky, mauvey. It's like a nice mix, so it doesn't really lean too far warm or neutral or cool. It's just like, well, it is neutral. It's not overwhelmingly one side or the other, but it's a really nice blush and it's a nice formula. I often put like a cream blush beneath it. I use this NYC color cream stick in Big Apple. Love this one actually. It's like such an old product and it's super cheap. I think they may have discontinued the blushable cream sticks, but I use this underneath and then the Givenchy on top, and it's a nice little blushing combination. Last item to share is from the Magnetic Nudes collection, so that means it might be hard to get. Although I got mine on Tuesday of this week at Magazine here at Kongens Nytorv, so here in Copenhagen. They told me it was the last one, so I'm sorry if it's sold out and you really want it. But it's a Fluidline, and it's the color, it's physical. And I'm using it like a paint pot, so I'm actually using it almost as a shadow, like a standalone color. I'm wearing it right now. and it has this like purpley glitter in it. It's a weird color. I put this on with a synthetic brush up to the crease and kind of buffed the edges, and then I put Soft Brown Matte by MAC in the crease, and then I put a little bit of this below my lash line. And I think it's kind of a fun combination. And then I used a little bit of smudged out brown smoky liner on my top line. I think this is a great product. It actually lasts pretty well. I wore it to work, and it's, you know, a long wearing kind of eyeshadow. It is a liner technically, but I think it isn't that deep of a liner, so I actually think it works better as a smoky eye kind of eyeshadow. If you can get your hands on it, I do think it's a great product. It's weird. I mean, it's like a smoky gray with this nice pinky red in it, so it does work really well with blue eyes, because that like red glitter, that little flashback complements blue eyes nicely, but then it's also like a weird taupey base shade, kind of grayish. So it's an intriguing color. I really think MAC did a good job with that one. Anything else to share? I think that's it. You know, I got some other stuff, but nothing like that newsworthy right now. Actually, I have one more thing. I got this palette by Bobbi Brown. Let's turn it the right side up. It's the Old Hollywood eye palette, and I got this at Christmas in Sacramento, or not Christmas, in the new year, in early January. It's good, but it's actually not amazing. I don't know. I would expect a little more pigmentation from her. You guys like my manicure? That's a shellac manicure. I don't think it's bad quality, but it's not gonna blow your mind. It's kind of like, that's a nice black actually. That was good color payoff probably, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice thing, but I think she could do better. I don't think it's the most pigmented shades I've ever experienced or worked with. I don't know, it's good, but I'm not, again, I think I'm just like a really tough critic. I don't know, I'm not always easily impressed, but you know, I'll figure it out. I left my beauty blender at home in California, and I'm just dying without it. I know it's crazy, but it's very hard to get in Copenhagen. It's not sold here. I might have it shipped over from the UK. I have to stick to the EU and not have it shipped from the US because taxes and all that. Okay, everyone, I'm just blabbing. I miss y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. If you have any questions about anything, just comment and I'll try and get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much. Bye.